I was sharing this, I think, to Hazel earlier about Hagar wanted to work in the prison. And in our research and our interview, we interviewed a trafficker in the prison. She's supposed to be in prison for 15 years for trafficking virgin girls.
佢哋因為而家Hagar 咧都做一啲喺監獄工作啦，其中遇到一個咧就係就當時就賣呢啲女仔嘅做呢行嘅人。
And she said, I used to be a cook for a foreign family, and I used to earn $80 per month.
咁呢位女士話咧，即係佢賣人咯。佢話佢以前咧係做廚師嘅，咁就有80蚊美金一個月。
But I was told that if I bring virgin girls, especially young girls, I could earn $300, $400 a month. $300, $400 per girl.
咁後來咧，有人話俾你聽，如果你賣呢啲處女嘅小朋友咧，就可以收到300至400蚊美金一個人。
And because she has to raise 2 children, that was a very attractive offer.
因為佢自己又要養自己嘅細路，所以咁嘅收入咧覺得係好吸引。
So she ended up selling virgin girls.
咁所以佢就開始賣呢啲女仔。
And then she was caught and she was put in prison.
咁佢被拉咗之後嚟到坐監啦。
15 years of sentence.
15年嘅佢係被判刑。
But you know what she said?
你估佢講咩咧？
If I can find $2,000, I could be out in here.
如果佢話可以揾到2000蚊咧，其實佢就可以離開呢度噶咯。
That's what the prison staff were telling me.
你知係俾賄賂啦，即係如果你俾得到揾到2000蚊翻嚟俾啲監獄卒咧，你就走得。
So there's corruption in the justice system, corruption everywhere, and therefore this kind of activities are perpetuating.
所以周圍都係貪污，連司法制度都係貪污，所以咧就呢啲嘅做法咧係只會繼續落去。
So Cambodia was ranked in 2006 as one of the worst countries in the world for human trafficking.
喺2006年咧，係柬埔寨咧就係話全世界係人口販賣裏邊最嚴重嘅一個國家。
It was a source of girls to be trafficked mostly to Thailand, then to Malaysia, Singapore, and up to China and Eastern Europe.
佢就啲女仔會離開柬埔寨咧，係出去到泰國啊、馬來西亞，去到新加坡，去到中國啊都有。
It's also a destination because poor children are trafficked to its own cities for commercial sex works.
所以亦都係一個目的點啊，因為有其他國家嘅女仔亦都被賣入嚟柬埔寨。
And also Vietnamese girls in Vietnam, there are many poor Vietnamese girls go to Cambodia for a job or traffic to Cambodia and ended up in Cambodian commercial sex.
啲越南嘅女仔都諗住揾工入嚟柬埔寨，點知亦都係即係被困喺呢啲嘅色情嘅場所裏。
So it's there, it's deeply rooted in the culture, in the society.
係深入民間嘅一個即係好壞嘅一個情況。
And in 2007, it's around 800 women and children are trafficked into Thailand.
喺2007年咧，大概有
per year, but half of them are deported back by the Thai government.
喺07年咧，大概有800個婦女同埋小朋友咧係被賣入到去泰國，而係大概一半咧係被遣返俾泰國政府遣返翻嚟。
So what happened to the other half, to the other 400?
咁另外嗰半點樣咧？
We don't know.
知道佢點樣
Another behavior that was shaped by this kind of values is male promiscuity or unfaithfulness of husbands.
另外一個嘅行為咧就係男士嘅濫交啦，同埋不忠啦。
There is this saying that Cambodian men are gold, Cambodian men are gold, women are white cloth.
有個柬埔寨嘅講法咧，就係男人就係金，女人就係白布。
You know, if a gold ring, you drop them in the mud, you can wash the gold ring and it still shines after that. But a white cloth, you drop in the mud and it is stained forever.
你知道咧，如果係有金戒指跌咗落啲泥嗰度咧，拎翻上嚟洗翻，佢仍然係好靚好乾淨。但係如果塊白布跌落泥嗰度咧，拎翻上嚟永遠都唔可以再洗翻白。
So that's how they see women.
所以佢哋就咁樣睇女人。
Also, there is a still strong arranged marriage in the culture, especially at young age.
同埋佢哋好中意係即係安排父母安排佢哋嘅婚姻啦，喺好細個嘅時候。
And sometimes they're forced to be married, especially if they are tarnished. You know, if the girl was raped, and they would say, "You better settle for, just marry him."
同埋有時咧個女仔被強姦之後咧，就即係被逼要嫁翻俾嗰個強姦佢嘅人。
Because if others found out, then it's a shame to the family. They lose face.
如果唔係咧，俾第二啲人發覺咗咧，佢哋就好羞恥啦，對啲家。
Can you imagine if you are that girl, how would you feel
因為
being
想像
married to them?
如果係你係呢個女仔嘅時候，你嘅心嘅感受係點樣？
Another one is, despite, if there is violence at home, there's still a great pressure to remain married. They won't reveal domestic violence. They just settle, just find ways to make peace with your husband.
即使喺家庭裏邊發生暴力嘅事件咧，但係即係都會好大嘅壓力，就叫佢哋繼續係保留呢段嘅婚姻，就唔好俾人知道。
We have lots of women in our shelter almost sometimes choked to death because of their violent husband.
我哋喺我哋中心裏邊有啲嘅婦女咧係俾人箍頸，幾乎要死㗎啦。
If it is just simple beating or hitting or punching, they would tolerate it. But choking to death is usually the one that would cause them to run away and seek help.
通常咧，佢哋打咧都可能仲可以忍受咧，但係到真係箍頸咧，即係差唔多要死嘅時候咧，佢哋真係會離開家園咧，就要走路。
What would the family say? And the village chief would say, just settle.
個村長啊，或者其他家人咧，就其實點講咧，就話忍住佢啦，就咁算啦。
Because for them, divorce is shameful, especially if it starts with the woman.
離婚咧係一個即係羞恥嘅事，尤其是係如果女方係提出呢個離婚。
A man can divorce, no problem.
但係個男嘅可以提出離婚喎，冇問題喎。
But a woman, the wife cannot initiate divorce. It's not good.
但係個女嘅如果提出咧就唔好啦，就應該。
So, being a woman in Cambodia is not easy.
所以喺柬埔寨做一個女士係好唔容易。
Another thing is it's very expensive to get legal divorce because of the corrupt justice system.
呢樣嘢咧就係如果真係想離婚咧都唔容易，因為咧好貴嘅，因為咧係即係整個嘅制度、司法制度都係貪污嘅。
And sometimes they say, I don't even have enough food to feed my family. How can I afford to hire a lawyer and get a legal, a court case and be divorced?
咁個婦女就話：我連餵我嘅小朋友都唔夠錢，邊有錢去搞離婚嘅手續咧？
Because of all of these behaviors, you can see broken marriages that leads to children being raised without good support and model in life.
所以呢好多嘅即係婚姻嘅問題咧，都係破碎嘅家庭咧，對啲小朋友嘅成長係好大嘅問題。
A lot of remarrying for single mom is again it's a culture in Cambodia. It's hard to be a single mother because you have to raise your children, and for them, they would rather endure hardship or violence just to have someone who could help them support the family.
作為單親嘅媽咪咧，其實係好難嘅，所以咧佢哋都所以寧願咧夾硬留喺度，即係有個男人喺屋企。
And what happens when there is a stepfather who are at risk? The daughters.
咁如果真係有個繼父嘅時候，咁啊點咧？邊個係受害咧？又會啲女啦就會受害啦。
A lot of our cases in Hagar shelter, if they were raped, the perpetrators are either the stepfather or the neighbors or cousins or their own father. 如果係喺我哋中心裏邊有好多嘅女仔咧，其實當時佢受害被強姦嘅邊個咧？就係佢哋就係呢啲繼父啊，呢啲嘅親戚嘅。And children are not being cared for, like they're abandoned or ended up running away or living on the street and again getting involved in drugs and addiction. 咁細路仔咧冇人理啦，被遺棄啦，咁就周街走啊，成為街童啦，咁甚至咧就參加呢啲嘅黨派啦，吸毒啊。So those are results of this behavior. Another one is male promiscuities contribute to high rate of HIV/AIDS spread in Cambodia. 濫交咧都造成好高嘅愛滋病嘅率。There is a high spread of HIV because of these practices. 咁呢啲嘅即係咁嘅性關係咧，就愛滋病就丈夫傳俾太太，太太傳俾啲小朋友。